Hello everyone. My apologies that my interface is not working properly. I had to do a few updates in order to get a single bot to work, and doing so has completely trashed my interface. It's not trashed. I can see how it's supposed to be fixed. I just don't understand the code because Lang has a hard time explaining every variation of a thing, which is not his fault. I should figure it out myself. But I'm looking here at an href response, and it's telling me I need to put the subcategories in, I guess. I don't know what that means. I guess I have to do the full route now? But how does that make any sense? It's not a subcategory though. It should work completely. It should work. It's just not. So I'm not sure why it doesn't work. Because I'm pulling the data directly from its own location. href equals status panel CSS is right on top of it. It should be right here. That's our style sheet. That's our source script JS panel. Yeah. Okay, so the style sheets working because that's why it says viewers unknown up there. Okay, that part works. Status panel.js should work too, but that's not working with my script source. Annoying? A little bit annoying? I'm just trying to fix the status panel. If I can get that fixed, I can do the rest. So why aren't you working? Honestly, I have no idea why this isn't working. It should be working fine. Unless I want to keep the CSS like it is and just do it like this with the status panel. This doesn't make any sense. This does not make any sense. If you made it like this is just going to annoy me. Like that, maybe. Nope. Okay, so yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble with my system here. So today's stream is a little bit late and it's probably a little bit broken. My dashboard works fine. My dashboard works fine. My chat system is not working, and neither is my other panels, and I don't know why. Even my vocalizer is working fine, but that doesn't have anything to do with Node CG, so that's probably why. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working, honestly. TC panel CSS and TC panel JS, this should work. The source script is right there. It should function, but it doesn't, and I don't know why. So that was the teaser trailer for the new Power Rangers movie, and I liked it. Kind of a mix of Breakfast Club and my science project, which looked great. Okay. Anyway, hi everybody. We'll be playing Chrono Trigger today. Today's stream is going to be cut very short. We're only going to get about 2 hours in, and I'm really sorry for that. Unless you want to sit here and watch me try to fix my interface. Either way, it's up to you. I mean, we can do either. Right now, nothing is functioning. Like, just the very basic stuff is functioning, and that's it. Anything not tied into Node CG, like chat don't function right now. Chat ain't no be worked. Oh, you know what it might have something to do with. And this is a really big maybe. This is a really big maybe. Yeah, see, that one works just fine. I don't have any reference links in here either. Okay. Okay. Those are my donation alerts, but otherwise the data should be right there. It should just be right there. I don't know why it's not. I am confused. I am very confused. Unless my replicants aren't working anymore. But if not, then the timer should be working unless it's broken for some reason. Oh, hell, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I could do this and just test the theory. If this is the case, then my replicants are broken. Nope, that's not it either. Oh, the bolt gun's kept in Bitman. Because everything else in here is just a clock running. That's all it is. It's just a clock. At least I think that's what it is. I won't spend too much time on this unless you guys really care. I'd show it to you, but I can't. If I show it to you, it could break everything. Well, it'll show off a few things that I'm not supposed to let you guys see. And it's not gonna work out. Okay, so yeah, something blows, or something has blown a gasket, I don't know what. The CSS is working fine, because the status panel CSS is actually loading the CSS crap, which is why you get it looking wrong, but right. The script isn't working. For whatever reason, the script isn't loading properly. And it's probably because the script is in some way broken. And how it is broken, I do not know. And I will not be able to fix. So, chat broken for today. Follower alerts broken for today. Everything broken for today. So I apologize for that. Why did you administer the test to your replicates? You know they go psycho during the test. Oh, it's because that's what I do. No, Ling changed everything because he's being funny. It's not being funny. He's being a coder. And coders have to touch everything constantly, and so he touched things and broke it. Anyway, so we're just gonna get into the game. Today's music brought to you by a new retro wave music. YouTube, go listen. Nice music, like title, artist, bottom left screen, corner of screen. Yay, look me. Okay. I really am just like whatever right now. Not because I'm mad, but because I had to do some updating, and that updating broke my my overlay, and I knew it would too. I knew it would. And the minute Lang said you will need to change this thing, I knew it was going to break it. So I didn't want to update, but I needed to update to get my stupid bot to work. And so I'm like, nope. So I can fix it. I just got to figure out how it's broken. Okay, now if you remember, we came to the future to talk to the guru of the mountain. Strange creature. The professor's programming was, in a sense, his own eulogy. Soon I, too, will be able to sleep forever. But first, there is one thing I must do. Program error. My memory banks have failed. Hey, nice. He doesn't remember what he needs to do. Do. Can't touch the computer. But we can go inside the room. Woo. The pennant shimmers. Oh, and we had been thrown out of 12,000 BC by the guru. Or the prophet. Huh? To those who open the door, I am Balthazar, the guru of reason. I once lived in the kingdom of Zeal. A great disaster in Zeal somehow threw me into this era. To my surprise, Lavos exists here, and I suspect in other periods as well. Eons ago, Lavos descended from the heavens. Burrowing deep into the world's core, he began to consume our planet's energy and grow stronger. Okay, speaking of Captain Batman, Adam West and Burt Ward just released a new animated feature where they return to the roles of Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin Return of the Cape Crusaders. Julie Newmar also returns as Catwoman. A sequel is already in the works. William Shatner will play the role of Two-Face. Cool. Lavos disappeared briefly when he was summoned away by a mighty wizard who lived in Guardia in the year 600. In 1999, Lavos claims this area and reigns from high atop Death Peak. Lavos continues to replicate. Like a giant parasite, he is consuming our world. Forced to live here, I continue to conduct research on Lavos, but I am growing old. And it's impossible to keep sane in such trying times. So before I lose it completely, I shall safeguard my data and my ultimate creation. How I long to return home, but I have grown frail. So you who have opened the door, I leave things in your hands. Only by mastering time itself do you stand a chance against Lavos. I am Kronos, master of all time. The odds will be against you, but you are true heroes. The world is in your hands, but the world is not enough. Open now the last door, and take what you find there. My last invention. My wings of time. The pendant shimmers. Do, do, do. Look! It's eine Spassenschippen! Ja, eine Spassenschippen. But this thing. Wow, this is amazing. How do you tell the front from the back? Easy, the pointy end goes into the other man. Ah, 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 ah. Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthazar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Anyway, there's something I need to explain. Namely, how to transcend time. Press the Y button for the time gauge. Then use the L and R buttons to select an era. Oh yeah, before you go, why don't you... Dude. Name my time machine. Now he calls it the Epoch, but I don't ever call it the Epoch. Wait, back it up, There it is. I call it the Ender. Because this is some kind of game, Jimmy! That's right. Hop aboard. Mumble, mumble, take off. Mumble, mumble, get off. Can we do both? Yay! We have access to all of history from here. Oh, it's so wonderful. I feel so alive inside. Oh, what do I do? Where do I go? Who do I destroy? We could totally go to the apocalypse. Kill Lavos, take over the world. All will surely ours in the end. Well, we'll go where we need to go, 12,000 BC. Ooh, stretchy. Oh yeah, we're streaming at 60 frames per second. Are you guys liking it? Is it doing okay? Eek! It's great, it's fast! Technically, we're not moving. I mean, yeah, we're moving through the fourth dimension. We are moving through time. But we're stationary in a three-dimensional block. KB was late for a stream, or Twitch was late showing a stream. I was late for stream more. I was coding a bot, and then I had to fix my interface, and I couldn't fix my interface, so we're just playing. Ender's capable of this. Whee! So this is the thing I like about the Ender at this point, or the Epoch, the time machine, is much like Orson Welles' time machine. This time machine is stationary in three-dimensional space. So wherever you are in 3D space here, or 2D space here, is where you are in all time frames. So you can go from time to time to time to time to time, and that's where you are. It's kind of interesting, and the fact that they kept it that way. Aha! The Cave of Wonder. I wonder who wrote the Book of Love. Now we have to go save the Guru. Is our job at this point. So we're just gonna go save the Guru. This is Alagiddy, the village of the Earthbound Ones. We Earthbound Ones lack magical powers. That's why we were banished from Zeal. But my bot works now. Many inhabitants of this land were taken to build the Ocean Palace, and were never seen again. Wanna buy something? Yeah, sure, why not? I got money. Demon Edge. Wait. Why is this blade better than the one you have? Wait a minute. Something is wrong here. Wait. Oh, because she's still wearing her rock helmet. Derp. Do you have anything that does... Nope. So this is going to be all hardcore Aeon suit. Right. And then what the hell is up with Glenn? He's using them. Oh, he's using the Masamune. which is not as powerful as apparently the Brave Sword is. Which I find hilarious. There you go, have some more power. Level up! Can't go that way. Can't go that way! Speaking of Timekeeping, I don't like the end of Interstellar. I don't know what happens to him and Tars. Interstellar. Wait. What Interstellar? Like the game Interstellar? The Queen put the memory machine in the Ocean Palace to absorb Lavos' energy. Is that safe? She locked the Guru of Life up on the Mountain of Woe for opposing her. The situation is hopeless. Your mom's hopeless. The Guru of Life said that Sir Janus was stronger powers than even Miss Scala. Janus must be using her and the Queen to get to Lavos. Yes, of course. The movie. The movie Interstellar. I don't remember seeing the movie Interstellar. I wonder if Miss Scala is going to come and play with us. Play with us. Get out of my way, kid. Now only the three gurus and Miss Scala treat us as equals. Yeah, and they've all been destroyed. I don't remember Interstellar. What was that movie about? The beast's nest is dangerous. Better stay away, okay? Whatever. This is a place where you can sleep. We don't care about sleeping. We're not sleeping. We're not talking to you. We don't care. This all leads to the beast's nest. Through the nest, you'll reach the palace, the place of chains, which anchors the Mountain of Woe. Our hero, the Guru of Life, rejected the Queen's plan, so he was banished to the Mountain of Woe. Whoa! Whoa! Break Dursil. Alright. Ooh. Got one power tab. There it is. What is Interstellar? I know Interplanet. Was it Interplanetary? Was it a weird porno movie? It wasn't. Well, it wasn't porn technically. It was just a really weird film. No, I remember it was Interplanetary was that weird Netflix movie with it was really bad B movie, but I don't remember Interstellar myself. Maybe I did recommend it. For whatever reason, the name of the film does not bring up any images in my brain. If that makes any sense. Ow! He hit me. There it is. Do some crit damage, girl! That's what I'm talking about. Wait, I probably saw this film. 1 second, let me IMDb the crap out of this. Because a couple of screenshots are all I nearly need. And I'll know whether or not I know what I'm talking about. Interstellar. Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway. I don't recognize the cover. I clicked. Go with the go. Team of explorers travel through a wormhole in a space in an attempt to ensure humanity's survival. Nope! Never seen it. Never seen it. I think you're thinking Interplanetary. Interplanetary was the one really weird porno-ish movie. It wasn't a porn though, it was like a college, it was a really bad college film. The only reason we call it a porn is because there's a chick who's standing around with no top on and a space helmet saying I'm ready for docking, and it looks like it's coming out of some kind of porno. You can't pass through here. Says who? Says yo mom. Catch. Ooh, that's a good one. Ow! I've always hated this fight on first playthrough. New Game Plus, not so bad. First playthrough, sucks. Ow. I need a double kick, twin cross, ice toss, cube toss. There. I don't know. Look at that. Sweet! Zombie Jesus! Nice! Hit! Yeah, I think that's why I hate this fight. Because they heal. I think he's somehow unconscious or dead. Nope. Ow. Wait, so it's like the ending of Shane, right? You don't know if he made it or not. You're confused, lost, sad. You must know. You must see the sequel. That was Matthew McConaughey. Rescue. Another one. I don't know, but there was something on the wing the entire time. I mean, I guess I could use I could just Uber the power out of these guys, but I'm not going to. The computer isn't supposed to heal. That's cheating. Ah. Obviously, you've never played Chrono Trigger. Ah, there he is. Yeah, when you first play this fight, that 150 points he's giving himself is insanely powerful. Well, actually, yeah. So we're gonna have to hit him with magic. Yeah. Every time you hit him, he's like, heal! Because he's a jerkbag. Heal! Dude, you suck! That's okay. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. With death and lightning and hatred. It's the final kick. Was that tingly enough for you? Yeah, that fight went pretty fast. Let's go up the chain of command. Whee! Yeah, I'd love to climb a chain up to a moving mountain in high winds. Duh. These guys lock your status, which kind of sucks, but they give you lots of tech points if you can hit them. Sounds like KB comes in peace and shoots to kill. Oh yeah. Easy win. Yeah, they'll lock your tech, but you get a crap ton of experience, and then if you need tech points, they give you tech points. And luckily all of my guys are all like locked in, they're good to go. So I don't need tech points. But it's a great place to level up if you need to level up. And by this time in the game, you kind of need to level up, because when you get to the boss at the top of the mountain, he's a pain in the tail end to beat. Again, first time around. Two new game pluses later, you're fine. It's just a couple of hits and he's toast. Alright, yeah, okay, that one crosses that way, this one crosses... yeah. Free stuff! Free stuff, free stuff, I want free stuff! I find it odd that's not enough to kill them outright, but... Ow! Dude, not cool. Nicely done. We're gonna be high again. Do you know any good SNES emulators for the Mac? Ooh, I do not. I can't even venture a guess. I honestly can't. I know I use ZSNES for the PC. If there's a Mac version of that, maybe? I know there's a few Linux ones out there. I would assume there'd be a Mac one somewhere, right? Yeah. I don't know if we're still tech locked. Yeah, we're still tech locked. Hello, Lilo. Welcome. There you go. Give him a good whack in the face. So they make characters in Baldur's Gate 2 on the PS2 max to the hilt and with so much gold they can't hold anymore. Yeah, kind of like that. Well, what's funny is when you do a new game plus, you get to keep all your items, weapons, inventory, and skills, but they take away all your money. So that's an interesting effect. Just seen Dark Souls 3 on sale on Steam. Ooh. We need to play some more Dark Souls 3 when you get a chance. Maybe I'll do a new game plus on Dark Souls 1. I don't know. I'll fight him. Worst thing you can do is run away. Let me see really quick. Sorry, I'm only half paying attention to this fight. ZSNES Mac. Let's see. Mac OS X version, June 2010. Well, the ZSNES hasn't been updated in quite some time. After an obnoxious amount of effort to shoehorn ZSNES into Xcode, I've managed to compile a Mac OS X version. Okay, so ZSNES has always had support for Mac OS X, but I've added a few changes that make it a true Mac OS X app. This is mostly adding configuration data. Yeah, I just went through that fight without looking at the screen. Hooray! Betrayal! Damn, baby. Oh, by the way, for the next 2 days, there's a drum, I want to say solo recital. They have a marching band contest at the high school across the street from us. So if I get randomly irritated and start screaming at the wall for no reason, please note it's because Severin and I have to deal with 3 days of not music. We don't hear the music. We feel the drums in the back of our head because they are so loud that every once in a while you get this, you realize that there's this vibration going on behind your head and you're like, what is that? And then you listen for it and you can kind of just hear the edge of the actual sound of them bashing those damn drums. And you realize that what's vibrating your skull is the bass. And so if I randomly get angry or irritated and start screaming at the wall, it's because they start at like 4 in the morning and they don't end until like 10 or 12 at night, and it goes on for 3 days straight. And of course, as anyone knows, when you have that kind of irritation for that amount of time, you're going to murder somebody. Feel the rhythm, KB. I woke up to it this morning. We have a fan on. Seven and I have a fan on in our room that just, it's just ambient noise for the most part. And I woke up this morning and I could kind of hear it. I heard this, and I'm like, what the hell is that noise? I'm like, what is that? And I'm sitting here thinking, what is that? And then I remember the gigantic marching band poster that was up, that was hanging across the road over down the street a little ways, and I went, it's time. And so now every once in a while I get just the edge of this, and I'm like, so yeah, if I start screaming at the walls, that's why. Anyway, let's see. Sadly, it did involve some mucking with the ZSNES code itself, mainly to change the main method since I was using STL's normal macros as extra startup, but I also do a few other issues such as memset, memcopy. Being too smart for their own good and bombing it if they thought they'd overfill the buffer they're writing to. I also had to add some code to ignore the PSN-OX argument that Mac OS X passes application search for Finder. What's before no clue, and since PSN means PlayStation Network to Google, I haven't had any luck finding out. Next up, there's some additional glue code, but does it work? I haven't really tested this to make sure it works, but if anyone wants to try it, ZSNES 1.513.dmg. My SNV repository is also online for code. This repository includes the embedded copy of STL, which is missing any code not related to the Mac OS export. Likewise, the Windows DOS specific code for ZSNES is missing in that repository. Well, if you do a quick search for ZSNES Mac OS, there's a semi-functioning version. I personally can't test it, but it's there if you need it. Yeah, I'm helping. So I hope that helps, Sinplin. That's all I could find myself. And now back to the game. Oh god. I have something stuck in my throat. One moment. Ooh, that was a good one. I think I swallowed a cat here. I don't know if this has sine waves or using saws. Sexy. Can I ask KB, where did you get decks from? It was a where? Because it was a donation from, I want to say Canis donated it? I want to say Canis donated it. I know it was a donation game. I believe it was off of Steam. It was just a Steam game. You weren't playing this whole time? It was on autopilot? Mostly just memory. It was muscle memory while I was looking at my iPad. I found out Astroneer has a subreddit, which is totally awesome, except all the subreddit is a bunch of whiny brats screaming about how they want specific features in a game that isn't even out yet. You know, like all those jerkwads on the KSP forum. This game isn't even released and the graphics are great, add this feature and change this and I don't like this and I don't want this and don't do this and do this, and it's just like, oh dear God, shut your whiny brat holes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hello, I'd like to touch you. You want to touch me? Yeah, Steam gifted it. Thank you, Candace. See, I remember these things sometimes. I remember these things. You guys think I don't remember, and sometimes I do. I'm probably more proud of me than you are, but that's okay. I still love you guys. You know what's really funny? You play a game like Chrono Trigger, right? Which is a super classic, super awesome game that you love, because it's a super classic, super awesome game. And you look at this little spot right here where the textures meet, right? The textures meet right here. And you say, that's not even, you don't even care. You know, this is technically a texture glitch, or it would be a texture glitch, but you don't care, right? Because this game is so awesome that this little thing right here does not bother you. Now the problem comes from the fact that when you're making a game, things like this drive you nuts and you can't move past them. If you're me. I mean, this right here, I would be sitting here trying to figure out a way to make this whole thing look smooth as silk. And I need to get past that. I do. I need to get past that. I need to say, KB, when you're making the art for your game, no one's going to give a damn if two of your seams line up. For the most part. I mean, a seam here and a seam there, they won't care. If all of it's garbage, yeah, they're going to yell at you. But, you know, you gotta move past it. You can't make variations on every single... I mean, you could do that thing where you make a map that's perfect in every way. Like, you draw every pixel in all the right spots and you make sure everything's all in the right places and everything like that. But you don't have to, especially if you're using a tile set, which is what this uses. So if you're using a tile set, don't bother trying to make everything perfect. It's not going to happen. And no one's going to care if your game doesn't suck. If your game sucks, they'll nitpick every little thing. But if your game doesn't suck, they will not care. They will be like, your game doesn't suck. I'm totally cool with this. Who cares if those two tiles line up? I do not. But when you're drawing the pictures, you're like, oh, it's wrong! And you have to like constantly try to fix it. Baby's bot is taking a duvet day. No, quote works. I opened the bot. Wait, I opened the bot. Bot is... Where the hell's my mouse? Okay, I found it. Oh. Sorry. Apparently I didn't click join. My bad. I opened the stupid thing, but I was too busy doing like 5 other things with my other bot. My new bot. Discord bot. By the way, anyone want to check Discord for me and tell me if the bot is spamming that I'm live over and over again? That was one thing I wasn't able to check. They should be posting a message roughly every 60 seconds. If it's not spamming the chat that I'm live, that's awesome. That means that I wrote the code properly, and after the first check, it doesn't cause a problem anymore. If they made this game today, it would not be the same. If they made this game today, it would be called Chrono Cross. Oh wait, they did! Chrono Cross was such a crappy game. You know what's really funny about Chrono Trigger? You can't even do a high definition version of this game because pixels scale easily. Pixels scale! Pixels are one of the easiest things to scale. You can't... I mean, pixel art is super easy to scale. So you can't make a high definition version of the game. Because all high definition does is squish pixels down, right? It takes large fuzzy images and makes them into large not so fuzzy images. But pixel art is per pixel. I mean, Nadia's kneecap on that side is only 4 pixels wide. If you want to make that high definition, you can only have that as 4 pixels wide. So all you can do is add additional pixels to it, which makes it 4 pixels wide, but bigger. You can't make it only 4. You can't make it 400 pixels wide and more high definition. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to add like more of a curve, like more of an anti-aliasing. But we've seen how that works. If you guys remember, if you own any of the LucasArts adventure games on Steam, they have they have upscaling without point filtering. And if you guys have no idea what that means, it means point filtering. There are ways to scale up images. Most of them, they add an anti-aliasing. They literally add pixels between pixels to make edges smooth. But when you try to do that to an image that is purposefully pixelated, i.e. a pixel character like these characters, it makes it look blobby. It makes it look like an oil painting. Because it's like someone smudged it onto a piece of glass and then took a picture of it. It looks terrible. It looks terrible. But that's how they try to upscale. They upscale it and then they add those little extra pixels in. And it looks terrible. So you really can't make a high definition version of this game because there's no way to do that. You have the pixels as it. You want high definition, just full screen the ROM, you know. But so the only way to make this thing different would be to make it 3D. And of course, if they made it 3D and they had to make all the animations and make all the character whatevers, you know, they would be like, well, if we're going to start changing that anyway, we should change things like, I didn't like this part of the story, and this character's name was wrong, and this sounded a little bit sexist, and, well, I mean, do we really want to kill the lizard people? I mean, isn't it a little bit racist? Maybe we should make peace with them. And now it's not the same game. Yeah? Time hat. Time is on our side. Whoa. Alright. So this is our boss battle, and we're actually not going to take these 3 young ladies into our boss battle. We are going to take Glenn, and we're going to take Rubububudobudo. Because I can. Because I can. And they're actually, no, the women are all lower level. See, I'm sexist. All the women are 1 level lower than all the men because they have to wait in the sidelines. That and these guys are actually wearing gear that'll keep them from getting confused. Oh wait, no. Oh, actually I can still do it here, good. You know what? I just realized something. We'll switch up with Luca. Just realized something. That's fine. Alright, we're going to save our state. I was going to load state, but I don't remember where we saved it last, so. Check if there's all lands. The Guru of Life's trapped in here. Chrono, look! I love Ayla. She's very simple. That's what I do for a living, taking bad graphics and making it look good. Ah! Alright. Ayla, you first, girl. Alright, this is gonna suck. Ow. 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 Alright, we're fine. Yes, thank you. He does 3 of these. And depending on your defense, depends on whether you get your butt kicked. Alright, Ayla, I need you to steal something from him. Speed tab! Done. Actually, we'll wait for Ayla to come back online. Because a triple kick should be, or yeah, Gatling kick should be enough to knock his teeth down a little bit. Should be 1,000, I think. Oh, 250. Come on! Oh, that's the other thing. They'd rescore all the music too, to be all super orchestral, like they did with Final Fantasy everything. Some games just don't need remakes, not because they were good to begin with. Sometimes they sucked, but because by remaking them, all you're doing is banking on our nostalgia to give you money for a game you know is subpar. Come on. We can do this. I have faith in us. Yeah, we're just gonna completely lay waste to this guy. We have the magic, we got the power, and I hate this dude. Done and done. $3,000 experience points. 3,000 G. Luca's level up. Luca. I had the hots for Luca when I was a kid. Ah, what am I saying? I have the hots for Luca now. If someone were to dress up as Luca, oh yeah. Although, I don't like the fact that she wears, like, shorts. I always imagined her in kind of a weird tan skirt, but I know she's actually wearing shorts and, like, a vest, so. Well, actually, they're probably more like overalls, like short overalls, like a one-piece thing. Melchior. Indeed, I am Melchior. Have we met before? More importantly, can you tell me anything about the Ocean Palace? I see. The Queen has degenerated to that degree. The more energy the Mammon machine absorbs, the further the Queen degenerates. Her spirit has been stolen by the infamous immortal Lavos. We must flee! The seal has been broken. The mountain will collapse. Flee! Flee for your lives! I'm not sure if those are even shorts. Who likes short shorts? Elder, the mountain of woe is about to crumble. Hey, run! Look at me, I can dance. Mommy, the mountain's gonna fall. Flee! Flee for your lives! I actually wrote that. The fire marshal came by and installed a smoke detector, and they handed me a thing that says map out all your exits and plan your escape during a fire. And so I wrote flee for your lives on it and plastered it onto the refrigerator. Because honestly, not sure if those are shorts, those are panties. No, fair enough. Well, that's Ayla. She's just wearing a bikini made out of the skins of dead things. Ugh. Lavos sleeps deep underground while consuming the energy of this planet. If the Mammon machine is brought closer to him, he may awaken. We must hurry before it's too late. Elder, Scala is here. What? Scala's here? Scala's theme! I love the song. Everywhere she goes, she just carries that theme with her and it makes me happy. Scala, why have you come to such a miserable place? Stop degrading yourselves. That's our job. We enlightened ones were once the same as you, but now we're better than you are. And I just come down here to rub it in your face. The only difference is that we are under Lavos' control. We are slaves to the machine! I love this song. Sorry, I really do love this song. I'm talking over it. So you can't love this song. What a filthy hovel. Melchior, after the Mountain of Woe fell, I thought I would find you here. It is safe for you to leave the palace. That no longer matters. The Ocean Palace is now operational. Then all is lost. But without me, the Mammon machine won't work. I have turned my back on that evil device. I've kept the skyway open. Hurry! You must stop my mother. Why don't we keep it right there? Ah, Dalton. Dalton! Tisk tisk, my dear. Your presence is required elsewhere. Dalton, leave her alone. Ah! The geezer speaks. Silence, old man! Arg! You gotta say it right with the proper nuance. Arg! You'll come to the Ocean Palace with me. Do anything funny, and Scala's dust. Got it? Scala! The Queen's children all seem to have problems with authority, don't they? Stay back! The life of this woman means nothing to me. Shall we get going, Scala dear? Your mother awaits. Hello, Duvom! It's hanging well. How are you doing over there, buddy? Are you having yourself a fun time? Melchior, what do we do? Old man, okay? I'm alright. But we must save Scala, or else. Impossible! Even though it's coming from you, Melchior. If the Queen is allowed to fulfill her scheme, all life as we know it is doomed. Doomed! If Jan were here, he would save us. And he'd be hot doing it, too. You're willing to challenge the queen? Nah. You've done so much for us, and I don't even know your names. That's okay. Someday maybe we'll need your help. What are you talking about? Chrono, we go now. Me find Big Bear, eat num. Wait. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Oh my god, that positioning! I never noticed it before. I played this game so many times, and it's only when I'm live that I notice what that looks like. We're just gonna sit here and stare at Melchior's giant, glowing, happy spot for a minute, pointed right at Chrono's nose. Melchior wants you to take his red rocket. It's made from the same red stone as the Mammon machine. With it, you can destroy the machine. Megalodon. That doesn't look safe. Got the ruby knife. I'll cut you. I'll cut you deep. You've done so much for us, and I don't even know your names. My name's Tim. That's John. That's Jim. Skylar's been abducted, but without sorcery, we can't do a thing. You can sit here and get old. Oh, look, you're winning already. Is that a cross on the table? Religious symbolism. Some symbolology. Some symbolology. Is Miss Skylar alive? How the hell should I know? Dalton threw a flashbang and now we can't see anything. Melchior, down boy. Alright, so we're gonna end up going over here to the ocean, or to the thing, to get up into the sky. Yeah, if you try to come to the sky bridge before you save Melchior, it's locked off and you can't get up there, so. Symbol allergy. I have a symbol allergy. We don't have to go to Inhasa. Actually, we don't have to go to, well, we can go to Inhasa really quick. We don't have to go to any of these places because we already did, but we got all the things, but we can do this at least. I love the sky. I love the Zeal theme too. The Zeal theme and Scala's theme are two of my favorite songs. And people are like, you can't make good chiptune music. It's like, my ass, you can't. If you like the music from Chrono Trigger, you like good chiptune music. It's just people nowadays try to do too much with it. They try to layer too much, and so you end up with this really loud, beeping, pulsing wub dub that's more like a in your ear the entire time. The Blackbird. Never thought something so big could fly, huh? The Blackbird's a symbol of how advanced Zeal's culture is. It's a B-29. So what? Well, I mean, a B-29 is pretty advanced, I guess. Just sit here listening to music while I run up this mountain. Oh, they're finally out of the way, so I can just run up the thing, I think. Yeah, sweet. This connects to the Queen's hole. We shall destroy her! Alright. Oh, no, I don't need it. Sweet. What lies beyond? Death. Naught but death. And nothing to say? Tiny news? At KV, they still use a B-29 after what, 50 plus years? Oh yeah, old tech, still good tech. Phooey. Why is the prophet allowed inside while I'm stuck with guard duty? Ha! There you are. I let the prophet go, knowing he'd mess up sooner or later, but I've no use for you anymore. Your history. Actually, We're the future. You're history. We win. No! I'm going to be immortal! I can't be beaten now! Run, Dalton, while you still have life within you. Ooh. Der Ocean Palace! This is some very intense music down here, too. Lavos beckons. The black energy grows. Something scary is waking up. It's called your mom! KB, I'm doing quite well. I was moved from income support to sick leave with pay. How are you doing? Still working hard, I presume? Working hard. Scala, raise the power of the Mammon machine to its limit! Scala, you dare disobey me? Alright, mother. Oh, what bright splendor. The incredible power of Lavos. Ah! Gotta say it right. I was behind a Prius the other day on the freeway, and the taillights looked like it was crying. It was freaky. Okay, I know where I'm going, so I'm just gonna do the thing. Oh. Kill it with fire! Hit him with fire. There it is. Whack him! Okay, we're gonna end up using a lot of magic down here, because this is all magic-based enemies. Aeon Helm. Wait, do I need that button? I think I do. Yes, I do. Alright, one of these guys is shielded, the other one is not. I gotta remember which is which. Yeah, protected by Barga's shield. And it breaks the shield. Pop. Then trash him. Done. This music's like super intense, man. I've upset the gods! Get him, Chrono. Just a lit 2 will be fine. What's in the trunk? Oh, sorry. Usually I keep dead bodies back there. Rune Blade. Aw, it's ruined. I made it funny. Why can't we have cool puns like that in, like, classic... What is it about classic stories that we're all Shakespearean about it? We're all uptight and anal? I mean, Doctor Who did okay when they actually went and visited Shakespeare, and he was just this randy dude who couldn't write for crap. Well, he wrote okay, but the point being, it was just some randy dude who kept trying to get, like, his, you know, freak on with everybody more so than he was actually trying to write plays. And, but whenever it comes to, like, classic works or Shakespearean anything like that, it's always about, like, oh, we have to talk all uppity and no one make any jokes and everyone be super serious. It's like, why can't you make a pun like that? It's a ruined blade. Aw. Oh, damn. It's ruined. I mean, honestly, they never made puns back in the day? I think those guys need water. So I'll just trash this dude's brain. No! My tech has been locked. Not sure if I want Ayla on this run or not. The reason why is because we need to kind of mix and match our magic. So I may want to bring in somebody else, possibly Glenn or Nadia. Whoop, whoop. Ta-da! Alright. Star Sword. Stars! Let go! Alright, I think I know where all these go. I think we have all the things we want. No, it's like, let go! And it wouldn't let go. You missed Top Gear. Aww. That's why I don't watch TV. If you don't watch it, you can't miss it. Ha ha! Although, I do find myself disappointed when I find a really awesome show that turns out it's only 3 seasons long. But at least I know the ending's coming, you know? Other people are just all like, this show's gonna last forever! And then 3 days later, it's ended because it didn't get enough Taco Bell ratings. By the way, that's my new statement, Taco Bell ratings. It's how I refer to anything, any show that gets canceled, because even though the show is awesome, companies don't make enough money off of the revenue, or like people don't, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't get enough ad revenue, you know, so they don't make enough Taco Bell money. I found out last night that I work with a bunch of people who are obsessed with macabre and then hate themselves for it. I'd say it's schadenfreude, but it's not. Because schadenfreude is enjoying the suffering of others. These guys wallow in it. They're talking about murders and corpses and dead bodies and, you know, all sorts of weird, disgusting crap, and then all they can do is stand around going, I hope it doesn't happen to me, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and you're just like, dude, shut your face hole. Because honestly, nobody wants to hear your crap. I have no idea what it did.
Ah! Damn you, sir!
This is just fun music. What's really funny is the music is really intense, but it's also very calm. Yeah? It is like a weird combo. Yeah, also no fun stories from work. Last night was very boring. Very boring. Which I guess, in hindsight, especially for a Friday, boring is good, right? I mean, you have to figure boring is good. And the reason why boring is good is because if it's boring, that means there's no alarms going off. No one screaming, crying, dying, whatever. That's a good thing. Downside is it's only a good thing as it pertains to how the hell am I supposed to get... Okay, be confuzzled. There's a crate back there I won. I don't remember how to get to it now. You know, there's no alarms going off, things like that. I mean, a water pump exploded at one point. Want! KB want! How does KB get? A water pump exploded at one point, or a pump house exploded at one point. We had a water flow alarm, which I picked up. And, I was calling the fire department, the dispatch, and the guy calls in, he goes, don't send the fire department, our pump house exploded, it's not a fire. And so I was like, if you need the fire department, you call him. He's like, alright. Because usually we'll send fire department first on any water flow alarms regardless. Because it could be a fire, or it could be like they had a pump house blew up, pump house malfunction, and starts flooding, and so they don't want to have to deal with that. So so the fire department goes out to shut the water off at the street. But apparently this was pump house number 20, and there was no place the fire department could turn off the water anywhere nearby, if that makes any sense. It's called the Great Tour. It starts November 18th. Aha! Secret! Demon Head. I have no idea what that is, but I have it. I don't think I've ever actually gotten that crate before. Chew bugs don't bother me. Let me take a look. Whee! It'll be at the bottom, but I'm okay with that. It is a sword. 2-hit. Okay. Whose sword? Your sword? Nope, it's gonna be a Glenn sword. 2 times hit for magical enemies. 2 times hit for magic. Oh, the brave sword is better than the demon sword. Okay. Well, whatever. Free sword. Who cares? I was a trap the entire time. Ow, sir. Okay, who am I on? Oh, wrong person. Crap. Wrong guy! Okay, for whatever reason, I'm paying attention and I'm doing this wrong. Oh god, I've lost my mind. Okay, beat him senseless. Done. Light him on fire. Toasty! Alright, save state. And then we're gonna switch up our characters. I love Ayla, she's really awesome, especially for later parts of the game, but we're gonna take Glenn. No, we'll take Nadia. We'll take Nadia. Elevator. Stuck in an elevator. It was a trap the entire time. That's okay. I've had worse days. Nice shooting, Tex. Ow. Just like a man to beat me with a stick. Critical hit. Ow! I love how she pistol whips people. But it's more like golfing. No, all of you go down there. I want to fight you all. Yeah. If this game were in the now, there'd be an achievement for getting through there without touching any of those guys. But it's not in the now. It's in the then, and no one cares. I think that's why I like older games a little bit more. You could choose not to do stuff because there wasn't an achievement for it. You know? If you didn't want a 360 no-scope, you didn't have to. No achievement for it. Done. Problem solved. Ah, we're all gonna die. Hey, Lily. Meow. Meow. Are you playing The Floor is Lava? Actually, she's playing The Floor is a flea-infested nightmare, and I don't want to touch it, or they'll jump on me and eat my ass. But I get where you're coming from, Lily. Is it my turn yet? Thank you. Nice. KB, it is unethical to message you to say something I want to say and then quote you on it like, dude, it's chill, don't worry about it. Not so much unethical, but I think it has less power if I'm quoted saying something that somebody else just wants me to say, you know? I mean, you can do it, and if it makes you feel better, more power to you, but... Oh, that's way too much juice. But, yeah, I think that quotes are funnier if they're... Well, not the word sporadic, but if they're, what's the word I'm looking for? Has something to do with English? If they're uncoerced, I guess you could say. If they're random. Spontaneous, that's the word I'm looking for, if they're spontaneous. This is gonna suck. Thank you, King. I never liked the fact that they got to counterattack twice because there were two of them. I think I should only allow them to counterattack once, but that's just me. This should torch him anyway, so it doesn't matter. Light him up! Toasty. Did it just get warm in here? Ah! Run away! The girls are left behind. Sorry, ladies, I'm out. Oh, look, more combat. Oh, hey, big guy. Oh, hey, little guy. Oh, other little guy, okay. Ah, that's cool. Oh, dude, no. Don't cut and run on me, bro. I wanted to have your babies. Yeah, it's okay. If you can't kill them outright, stop trying. I like how she always gets a confused shot right before they die. Oh. Nice hit, Nadia. Nadia's level up. The ancient red rock has been passed down through the ages. From it a magic pendant and a knife were made. We embody Melchior's dreams, sealed within the knife. Now hurry. If you plan to confront the Queen, we're counting on you. Ah, I can feel it. The pulse of eternal life. Dark force, wild energy. Ah! How do you have exclamation points at the end of a silence? It's a surprised silence. I'm shocked, but I'm too shocked to say anything. The Mountain Machine. Your Majesty is too dangerous. Mother. Don't stop, Scholar. We're almost there. Immortality will be ours. Zeal will have the glory it deserves. Too long have I waited. Ah! You gotta Arnold the crap out of that thing, man. Ah, they're chasing me! They want to touch me! No! Hello, Meister. Welcome, friend. Alright, trash the first guy. Torch the second guy's shield. Then murder him in his sleep. Nice crit shot. Do we have any tabs? We do! We have a magic... Ooh, 3 speed tabs, 4 magic tabs, and 2 power tabs. Let's take a look at our characters. Okay, Chrono's all stacked up. She's magic 72. She's magic 59. I suppose I could increase Nadia's magic level, or I could just keep cranking up on Luca and let just burn everything to death. Yeah, okay, here we go. I have an idea. At least for now. So we're gonna go ahead and do, magic. Speed! Here, Nadia, have some speed. It's good for you. And we'll keep the power tabs because we can't give them to anyone who's not in our party. And so we will give them to Glenn when he's in our party again. Oh, the elevator ride. Alright, you have to do this individually because if you try to do it with an area effect attack, it tends to trash you a lot. So. I mean, you can take the hit maybe if you want to, but either way. And done. It is a loud silence. Well, mine's louder. Luca, level up. Oh god! Chrono, release the safety hatch! We're gonna die! The elevator's in free fall. You have no choice. Murder everything. Alright, we'll get rid of the 2 goons first. Well, we'll try to get rid of the 2 goons first. Ow, dude! They're whacking me with their rods. Stop it. But I love the skin I'm in. You couldn't have crit somebody who wasn't already wounded? No, counterattack Y. I think the thing with Comcast is that Comcast... What happened is this. Phone companies let you use... Or phone companies do this. They have phones that can use the internet. And because they know that people will use the internet, even if they don't pay them for internet, they're requiring you to have internet. I.e., if your phone is capable of using the internet, you are required to pay them to use the internet. But, to show you they're not complete dirtbags, they said, but you can use wireless for free. Our wireless hotspots for free, you can use our wireless whatever for free. You know, it's free. Wireless is free. Yay, hooray. So what people have been doing is, since basically wireless hotspots are ubiquitous, whether they're near your house or near your business or at a coffee house, they've been using the phone's built-in feature, which is wireless telephone calls. Instead of calling using the telephone wires, they're calling using wireless. And so they're not going over their minutes, they're not using their data plans, they're not utilizing telephone data like the phone company was hoping that they would to screw their bills. But what they have been doing is using the crap out of local internet. So they use it for their Facebook, they use it for their home whatever, they use it for their phone calls, they use it for everything, and they're cranking up their data usage on their internet. So to get money out of that, the internet companies are now going, we're going to give you a crap ton of data because you guys are like, we're going to give you a terabyte of data because we can afford it. But if you go over that terabyte, we're going to charge you extra. So where a phone company would charge you extra for data overages, and they can't because you're using wireless, now it's the cable companies, it's the internet companies that are now charging you for that overage. That's all it is. You're trading one master for another. They're closing the gap between the people who use wireless internet all the time and people who use their data plan all the time. If you use your data plan, you go over, your phone company charges you. And there's people like $1,500, $1,200, $2,000, $2,500 bills because they're teenagers on Facebook all the time going, hey, oh my god, I gotta share that. Oh my god, I gotta favorite that. Oh my god, I gotta post that. And then they're like, okay, you have to use your wireless. You can't use the phone anymore because the phone's eating up all the data. And they're like, okay, and so they're using wireless, and then it became super cheap because now you're using wireless all the time. But now the phone companies are like, wait, they were spending up to $4,000 on a bill because, yeah, that won't work. They're paying like $4,000 on a bill because their teenagers are sitting there running these things on their phone, and we're not seeing any of that money. So let's figure out a way that we can see that money. And that's all. It's just going back to the time of dial-up, like the price index of dial-up, where they would charge you per minute while you're on the phone. Well, now they don't charge you per minute until after you go over a certain gig, but they know you're going to go over a certain gig because otherwise they wouldn't have given you a terabyte. If everyone used 200 megabytes a month, they would have said, okay, your maximum was 500, because they know that most people would go over 500. So, you know, we paid $25,000 to have the internet lines extended to our house. One-time bill. Click. I made clicky. So yeah, it's just the internet companies trying to bank where the phone companies lost their cut of the money. So both tabs are trying to take your money, and they eventually will. You know? That's all. I'm wondering how long it'll be before our company changes their wireless password and says you can no longer use the internet because of the number of people who come in and are watching movies and crap on their phones. They're already saying you're not supposed to, mostly because people will be sitting there watching, you know, The Office while a fire alarm goes unattended, because The Office is funnier than doing your job. But I'm sure we use up a lot of data at work, so. But extra $50 a month for unlimited data, what the hell, right? But that's the thing, right? You either force pay $50 or they charge you maximum up to $200 a month for overages on the internet. Someone's talking at me and I missed it. One second. I'm sending a text to Saren. Alright. And I have to keep an eye on the clock today, guys, because we have to end an hour early so I can go do my donation. Yay! Donations! In case you guys are wondering what I mean by donation if you haven't been around, or just don't know who I am. Who is this guy? What's he talking about? It's not really a donation. It's not a donation. I say it's a donation because they call it a donation, but I think they do that for reasons. I'm selling my blood plasma. I'm not donating crap. You don't get it for free. I get $60 a week for selling my blood plasma. So I don't mind doing it. It's $60 a week. What the hell? And so I had to change up my donation day. So today's my second donation day. So today I get $40 for sitting in a chair for an hour and having them suck the blood out of me, then put it back. Did you know my blood's probably gone on longer trips by scale than I ever have in my life? You made it this far. Maybe I underestimated you. But this is the end. They will take care of you. Come, Golem Twins! KB was a one-time bill for the build out, but we are still charged monthly for the service. Oh yeah, I'm sure. You can just make your own internet hub. That's why my cell phone bill is $200 a month, 4 data lines, unlimited. I want it all! Actually, I don't know what our trip tech is. I hate their physical attacks. Delta Force. Our physical attack is apparently Chuck Norris. Yeah, it's okay. It's considered a shadow tech. Yeah, what's funny is their physical attacks are actually more dangerous than their magic attacks, based on your defense. Because the orb always does half damage, there's no way to block it. Good to know you're healthy enough to do that? Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm one of the lucky ones, apparently. I think I have Antipode. Yeah, but that's it, I don't have anything else. Antipode 3. Nice hit! Okay, but legally I believe they have to call it a donation because selling body parts and fluid is, in most states, is illegal. So by changing the wording to get around those law, states and federal. Well, yeah, it is a donation. I mean, and it's a donation because I don't get a cut of their profit. Like they make, I think it's on average like $500 per bottle. They use bottles or bags. They use bottles at the facility. They make roughly like $500 a bottle, and I get $60 for 2 bottles. So that's roughly $30 each. $20 for first donation, $40 for the second. But you know, it's $60 a week in my pocket, and all I have to do is sit in a chair. Come on. Well, I mean, they have to stab me in the arm, but all I have to do is sit in a chair. Besides, my blood needs the exercise. They beat the Gollum twins. All right. This calls for the Gollum boss. If you remember correctly, the Gollum... What's that strange force? Could this be Lavos' energy? I've got a bad feeling about this. All my work will be in vain if I expire before I'm immortal. This is your lucky day. Bye-bye. Anyone else's sound breaking up? Yeah, is anyone else's sound breaking up? This is the whole of the Memon machine. Now is the time to turn back. You. Ah! Dude. Harsh. Actually, we're about to get into a huge fight, so I should do this. Oops, I meant to go up and do that one. There. And then we can do this. Aww, cheating! We just made it in time. It's a pity, but I'll have to turn this machine off. Scala, we're here to save you. Come on! My name is Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you. You're... the Mammon Machine. Help! No! Scala! What are you doing, Scala? I need your help here. Quickly, Chrono. There's no time. Chrono? The red knife. Asa, here we go, Mune. Ready, big brother. The machine's energy changed the knife into a sword. The Mammon Machine? It's coming. So the Masamune was created by the Mammon Machine. No, stop! The sword alone can't stop it! Well, Melchior said stab it, we stabbed it, now what? Step 1, punch bear. Step 2, die. Lavos. We're gonna die here. You have to be super, super mega defense to not die here. We might survive one hit. Oh, we did survive a hit. Hit him! It's odd, we might actually survive a hit on this one. I don't know. We could take him out. We might actually be able to not take him out completely, but we might be able to rip his face off. I've done it before. We're probably going to need that. Nope. Holy crap, I may be able to do this. Directions unclear, take cotton light socket. Come back to life! It's a little chubby fairy. I did not say attack, Nadia. What are you doing? Oh, she's confused. Damn it. Destruction reigns from the heavens. Chrono's dead. No, Chrono's not dead. No, she's dead. Come on, Nadia. I need you to stay awake here, kid. Luca, come back to life. Alright, so Nadia's still awake for the moment. Don't cause chaos. You cause chaos. Nope, nope, nope. Ah. Damn it. Cause confusion again. Hit him. I was hoping to do a trip tech, but Nadia keeps getting confused. Chrono's about to die. Luca, no! And we lose. Well, we held our own for a minute. By the way, you're not supposed to win this fight. You can. You can, but you're not supposed to. Winning this fight is actually a pretty interesting thing when you're able to do it in the game. They actually coded for you to be able to win this fight. If you win the fight, you still lose the fight, but you rip Lavos' face clean off when you do it. Oh, come on, don't do the developer ending, please. I'm not. I tried. And I don't believe this is the developer's ending. I believe the developer's ending is when you beat the game at near the beginning, like very, very close to the beginning of the game. This one, I've done it before because this isn't the complete Lavos fight. This is the beginning of the Lavos fight. This is one of 3 phases. With this one, if you tear his beak off, because that's a huge living shell, if you tear his beak off, you still lose because the queen comes in and knocks you on your ass anyway. But later on, if you fight Lavos again, you don't have to do this fight. This fight's already done. And your characters will be all like, did we do this? It's kind of cool. I've waited for this. I've been waiting for you, Lavos. I swore long ago that I'd destroy you, no matter what the price. It is time to fulfill that vow. Feel my wrath, Lavos. What do you think you can do? A false prophet. You'll be a snack for the great Lavos. Mother, please stop. This power can only end in ruin. Get away from there, Scala. The almighty life force of Lavos lives in all of us. You are a part of it. You cannot change fate now. Oppose me and I will destroy you also. Help! Come, prophet. Feel the power of Lavos. Like an angry cat. Ugh! Or Unga Boonga. Oh yes, you remember everything. Oh, my powers are being drained. I won't be beaten. As for the darkness to defeat you, Lavos. Take this, Lavos! Ah! Your attack did nothing. What? It doesn't work? Og again! Foolish one. Your measly power can't touch Lavos. This is from me to you. You shall enjoy eternal life as part of Lavos. Can you move, Chrono? Please, help Scala. Are you alright? At this rate, we're all Voo! I don't know what Voo is, but she's gonna do it. Okay, I went to Walmart on Thursday, and I was evil. There was a woman in the parking lot having an issue unlocking her car door, so I offered to help. And I explained every little thing I did. I'm putting the key in the lock, I'm applying pressure to the key and twisting it to move the lock, like that. The woman looked at me and said, I know how to unlock a door. I replied, oh, I saw Hillary 2016 bumper sticker and thought you were mentally disabled. I then laughed and walked inside. Evil. Oh, that's just mean! I mean, I have a vote for Sanders over... Oh, wait. Save the scholar! Haven't given up yet? What do you hope to do? You challenge Lavos with that battered body of yours. Mwahaha! See the power of Lavos and feel his wrath. It tingles. Stop, Chrono! Chrono! Bye, Chrono. We'll miss you, you spiky-haired little idiot. Chrono? Chrono? Chrono is dead! I can't beat him. Lavos. Chrono, where's Chrono? No! Chrono? There's nothing I could do. The last of my pendant's power will send you to safety. I know you can't forgive her, but please don't hate Mother, or our kingdom. I'm so sorry. Off you go! I'm laughing every time KB does more haha. I hope that helps. Chrono. Poor Scala. You're not thinking fourth dimensionally, KB. Yeah, we'll just go back to the past. Oh god! He rains destruction down from above! No! People who live on giant floating islands of rock shouldn't throw plasma beams. That's a saying, right? First time I played Chrono Trigger, I was like 11 years old. I was so angry when Chrono died that I gave up the game for a full year. Fair enough. A tidal wave! No, you must say it in Japanese. Tsunami! Or, if you can't remember that word, Kaziwa! We have to go. It's so pretty. We have to go. But it's beautiful. Okay, I'm leaving you. Chrono? Chrono! Holy Chrono. Chrono? They're all having bad dreams. They're dreaming of Chrono. Chrono? You're... The apostrophe's in the wrong place! All these times I play this game, I only notice this crap when you guys are watching. The apostrophe's in the wrong place. You're awake. Oh wait, I gotta say it right. You're awake! Hey, old guy. Actually, I don't remember what I did for his voice. There's something squeaky. You were delirious! There it is. Chrono, where's Chrono? We found no one else. So it wasn't a dream. Where are we? Is this the Earthbound village? This island was the only refuge left after the Ocean Palace disaster. This is so depressing. No era is safe, and there isn't much of a future to look forward to. Melchior. Where's Melchior? When the disaster struck, an eerie black portal materialized. Melchior tried to save Janus, but he was also dragged in. A black portal. A gate! Say it with power, Luca. What about Scala? I don't know. No one has seen her since. And what happened to it? Your ship is quite sturdy and safe. It's almost as if it followed you here. Chrono? Nadia? If Ender is okay, my gut tells me that Chrono is too. No, he was disintegrated. We watched him die. Oh, this must be yours. My pendant. The one Chrono held for me. Young lady, I found it on your shoulder. Almost as if it were guarding you. No, that's how you wear those. Chrono. Take all the time you need to rest. I will be in the commons. Taking photos. KB, the exclamation point on the read it like Yoda and I'll read it like Yoda and it fits. I bought a cheap monitor from Goodwill. I even have the sticker. It says Goodwill Electric $8.99. I bought this monitor for $8.99. It's my second monitor. My main monitor is a $600 television set. Which I bought while I was in college because I needed a $600 television set. Now this is a very interesting point in the game because this is when Chrono is no longer your main party member, so you can choose anybody to be in lead. Which creates some very interesting mechanics later in the game. Mostly the mechanics of being that certain people in certain places talking to certain other people creates certain outcomes. $8.99, yeah, $8.99. I got it at Goodwill. It's a not a it's not a 16 by 9. It's a 4 by 3, so it's a square monitor. It's a Dell monitor. It's one of the really crappy Dell monitors. It's actually the same exact monitor that I use at work, which I didn't know that when I was working there. But I could probably go back and find another one. It's not HDMI, it's VGA, but that's no, not VGA. It's not HDMI, VGA, DVI. It's a DVI. It's a DVI connection, which is fine because my video card does DVI connectors. I paid $150 and about $15 in shipping. It died at a customer site. Sent it in for repair. They didn't want to pay for the repair, so I paid for it. Nice. A few enlightened ones did survive, but no distinction remains between the enlightened and the earthbound anymore. She was enlightened, you can tell because her clothes are nicer than yours. A moonstone left in the sunlit spot for millennia becomes a sunstone. The Sunkeep of Zeal had such a stone. Very old stones are required to harvest useful amounts of power. Check back with him because his wares vary from time to time. Bye. Mine! Not that we need them, but we're buying them. Actually, I need to switch up who I'm carrying right now. Come again. Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna go with Ayla. And there's a very specific reason for going with Ayla in this particular set. And I will explain that to you as soon as we have to. You guys want me to come play a rock band with him? I'll see everyone later. Bye, Andrea! Enjoy your game! I love this scene. It's very Christmassy. How can I survive in this land without my magic? You don't need magic to survive. Besides, you're not alone. You're absolutely right. We're alive, and there's always hope. Now he goes into a corner and cries. Gotta seize the day. With both hands by the throat, choke it until it stops twitching. We grew too dependent on a dangerous force. Yes, you did. Fire is very dangerous. Everything and everyone sank to the bottom. You're not there, so you're not everyone? The sea of clouds has parted and the blizzard has finally abated. Could the long winter finally be over? So this is supposed to be during the Ice Age. Must have cried himself to sleep. Let him be. No! Wake up, you stupid brat! Do your chores! All rested up. Bow and pay homage to our liege, King Dalton. Dude! You there! What's wrong? You're lucky to be alive. The old crone and the pesky gurus are gone. I now rename Zeal the Kingdom of Dalton. God, what a douchebag. You're alive? Ha! That vehicle outside must be yours. It's just like the one Balthazar was building. I've decided you don't deserve such a splendid toy. Henceforth it shall be my personal chariot. Come again, sir? You'll have to come with me. You might start a rebellion or something. And now, as a token of my esteem for you, take this! What? How's this? Tingly! Enjoy a little taste of my true power. Huh? Where is this? Weapons, all gone. Our items too. Confound it, the money as well. This is depressing. Ayla fight. Get all weapons back. Destroy Badman. So this is why you want Ayla with you on this particular run. You cannot get into combat. We have no money, we have no weapons, we have no items. You cannot get into combat. If you get into combat without Ayla in your party, you can bring anyone else. Oop. We're going up! Sky? Then when we're inside the Blackbird. Of course Dalton would steal the Blackbird. If you can bring anybody you want, but if you bring Ayla, you can at least get into fights if you accidentally bump into an enemy. Otherwise, you instantly lose. There's an air duct. I wonder where it leads. Up. We can check on out the lower deck from here. He's guarding our door. Alright, so what we want to do is this. Hey, you! Look, he's messing around with the Ender. They changed Ender. Shh. Pay close attention to what you're doing. This will be my royal air throne. The world now belongs to me. Such a douche. Okay, we're done. We're done looking at him giggle. Hey, you! Yeah, see, if you don't have Ayla, you can't fight these guys. But luckily we do, and we can! You know, I think that if your items and your armor are missing, Ayla should just be naked. Because those pixel boobies, bruh. Got Ayla's equipment back! Aw, so much for being naked. Darn it. Hey, KB, random question. Hey, Slan, what's up? Oh dear God! Yeah, so you have to be very careful about where you go. That's why I bring Ayla with me. This might be a good time for an AoE attack, just to get out of this fight quickly. Tailspin. Wait, it doesn't come with the music? A little faster. There you go. One of my favorite episodes of Tailspin was the episode where Baloo crashes the plane at this old airstrip, and then he forgets how to fly, and this old dude teaches him how to fly again, and then it's like an episode of the Twilight Zone. I think I told you guys this once before. It's like an episode of the Twilight Zone, and the fact that he flies back to the airstrip, and it turns out the old guy had been dead for countless of years. Woo! You know? It was a good episode, man. That was one of those dark ones. I love the dark episodes. I love dark episodes of crap like that, like cartoons and stuff. They're like super dark, and you're like, ah. You know what? Honestly, sneaking. Well, okay, one of these can only be entered via the air duct, so I have to find that one no matter what. Okay, here's one. Got Glenn's equipment back. Sweet. So Glenn can fight now. And then, yeah, one of these gates can only be entered in through the ducts, and it's the one that has our item, or one. I think it's the one that has our money in it. Chrono Trigger. Two great things that go great together. OKB and Chrono Trigger. Hi! Sereno, welcome. Your playthroughs of that Shadowrun Dragonfall game, is there a full backlog of that? The only two previous VODs you can find are the most recent one and one before that. No, unfortunately, VODs for non-partnered streamers only last 2 weeks. And I was, for a short while, attempting to export all of my VODs over to YouTube. But YouTube and Twitch do not get along. And by do not get along, I mean, when you try to, if you have two options for exporting videos from Twitch to YouTube. Option 1 is the full length of it. And if it's over 11 hours long, which at the time, most of my videos were over 11 hours long, or 10 hours long, or any hours, basically if it's over or I think it's like over 10 hours, if it's over any random number of hours long, like, and YouTube doesn't like it, it'll just tell you can't import eat one. You know, it'll be like, I can't import that, screw off, and you have to keep trying, and you just have to keep trying until it finally says, okay, you can finally import that. The other option is you can cut them into 15-minute lengths. So imagine for a moment the length of a video or a length of a stream that's like 8 to 12 hours long, that's cut into 15-minute lengths. Those are your only two options. There is no export at 2 hours or export at 5 hours. Nothing like that. It's literally 15 minutes or all at once, and that's it. Oh, got our items back. Good. And so because of that, I was like, nope. So much nope. So. Rip, I can't find any other Let's Players I like for it. Oh, I'm sorry, Slan. Do they not read all the cool text? I've noticed that with a lot of like Let's Players and streamers, they'll play a game and they won't read any of the cool text. I like how Luca's just kind of stuck back there. She's like, I'm lazy, I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay, Luca, we still love you. Alright, I'm just doing this on foot because it's faster and easier now that since we have Ayla and Glenn and they're both armed. It's easier to do this by foot than it is to try to do it by the stuff. We are going to need to get our money back though, which is going to be a big part of this. Yeah. Here. What's up, Lily? Yeah, I heard you over there, but wait. Wait! 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 Hi! Yes, I love you too. Hi! Wanna say hello, everybody? Wanna say hi? You know you're only thin because I don't feed you. Yeah. Seven and I are going to give you a bath this weekend. We promise. We're going to use that icky shampoo that you hate so much that gets the fleas off of you. Yes, hi. I love you too. Thank you, Lily. Luca's equipment back. Thank God. Alright, so now Luca can fight too. Kisses eye. I think that was our cell. You could do a second channel that's a backlog only in 15-minute increments. Well, I had a second channel. It was a second channel because I didn't want to put my Let's Plays or my YouTube on my Let's Plays, and I realized having two channels for that was kind of pointless. So I did it on my main channel, but again, it's really most of the time it's just that Twitch and YouTube do not get along. They do not like each other, which is why YouTube, which is funny because Google owns YouTube. Google was going to try to buy Twitch, which probably would have fixed a lot of the problems, but instead Amazon bought Twitch, which of course heightened the problems because Google and Amazon don't get along very well. And that should be our money. Alright, so we have our money, we should have our items, all 3 sets of equipment. I think that's everything, right? Let's check. Yes! Items, alright. Yeah. Now you can actually leave the ship without having all of your stuff. You have to remember to carry all of your stuff with you. And I think we have 2 power tabs, which we will give to Glenn. There you go, Glenn. Perfect, alright. This game is really tough. It is, which is why I love the New Game Plus. I love the New Game Plus, because with the New Game Plus, there is no tough. You're just done. You're good to go. You just do the thing. Gentlemen, I wish to fight you. Come, let us fisticuff. Yeah, I skip a lot of text and it's a voice thing, but mostly was just hoping to catch up so when the stream next game time, I'm in the know. Oh, well, I try to do a little backlog. I try to do a last time on this game kind of thing. I don't do it very well, but I try to do it. Basically, last time on this game, we, I'm looking for, here it is. Okay, so I think we can just run across, but I'm not certain. Yeah, these things, well, they'll give you experience. They'll probably give you points. They do the thing where they lock you as well, and you can't hit them sometimes. Yeah, lock all, can't use items or tech. And then they have a huge defense rating, so hitting them is very difficult. And they may self-destruct, and self-destruct is a lose-lose situation. Yeah. Now we have a couple of helmets which will cause us to not be locked, which actually makes it really easy. Because if you're not locked, you can do a crap ton of damage. Put up your dukes, good sir. Queensboy rules. Aha! I challenge you to fisticuffs, sir. Alright, my sniffles. There it is. Yes, Lily, I scratch your butt. Yeah, 1500 experience, which is pretty good, even at our level. Scratch your butt. Scratch your kitty butt. Scratch your tiny kitty butt. Love. Yeah, hi. She's like, I kiss your microphone. Because I love you. Scratch your ear. Yeah, okay. What are you doing? Nice hit. Good kill. If only we get so lucky twice. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, happy kitty. Uppercut arms. Uppercut arms. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I can feel all the little bumps on you from when the fleas bite you. Don't worry, we'll get you cleaned up. Promise, swear. I won't leave you hanging to nothing. 3,000. Nice. Glenn's level up! That's what I'm talking about. She's so leaning into my hand. I'm just scratching behind her. She's like, ah! You okay? I need to work on my RPG more. Abandoned it ages ago. Rip me. Hey, even if it takes you 10 or 12 years to make a game, man, right now is the time. If you guys are making a game, right now is the time to make games. Look at some of the games you find on Steam for $5 and $6. They're short. They're like 6-minute long games. They have crap graphics, basic gameplay. I mean, some of them you wouldn't even really consider them games. I mean, if you, apart from the fact that they follow the basic cell structure of a game, meaning that you perform a task, or you know, you're issued a challenge, you perform a task, you complete that task, you're issued a reward. That's it. That's what a lot of the games are basically now. So if you have a game and it takes you a little while to work on it, now is the time, man. Digital distribution, Steam distribution, getting your crap up on Steam. Don't even have to really do a Kickstarter anymore, not really. I mean, you can if you want to, but I wouldn't, personally. Some of the games of today are amazing and free. I know, right? Some games are awesome and free. And the ones that you pay for are usually really good, you know, depending on the price and how good they are. The masked unit! I don't know about you, but I like my unit to breathe. Sweet! More XPs. Is that nicer, Lily? I give you scratches? Happy kittens. Alright. Windy! And everyone knows it. Actually, I think I have to slide to the end. Yeah, it's a slide to the end. Cat butt! See, they couldn't remake this game in 3D anyway, because those shots with Ayla's ass sticking up in the air, they would have to remake those in 3D in high definition. And people would get angry. Something cometh. They should not be free. Now, some people like to give away things for free, and some people are skilled enough to where they're working on really hardcore mega games, and then they just make a bunch of little things on their side to relax, and they're like, okay, I'll give this one away free while I make my bigger game, you know? Boop. He's the Gollum boss. Alright. I think we might be able to get something out of him. Boop. Give me your stuff, sir. It was the thought that counts. Aww. Slurp cut. Mega Berm. You can't get into my lap, Lily. I'm sorry. I do love you, though. Charm him! Take what he owns! Make it mine! No, actually, I don't think he has anything. Either that or I couldn't steal it, I'm not sure which. We'll hit him one more time. If I miss, then I won't worry about it. Nope. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Okay. Hit him with another flare! Lily. Hi. Silly cat. Oh, I have to do a thing here. The Mega Boss is a really weird boss to fight. The Golem Boss is Golem Boss is a really weird boss to fight because I've never actually had him. Even on my first playthrough, he never actually attacks. At least I've never had him attack, as far as I know. I don't know if you have to do enough damage to him to where he won't attack or what, but he never attacks. He just counts down and then he gets scared. And or he gets he gets confused and he starts recounting. It's really weird. We'll just keep whacking him physically. We do enough physical damage. I almost bit your ear. Oh, didn't even let him get scared, just totally owned him. Phew. Alright, now this is the only part of the game that I don't like the writing of because it completely hammers the fourth wall with a bazooka. It's completed. I've done it! He gave it horns. See these beautiful wings? Now this is a king's throne. I now name it the Arrow Dalton Imperial! And they're gonna be my first victims. Arrow Dalton Imperial, engage! No, 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 no. Stop the music! Ah, there we go. Ready for takeoff. Yeah, like he wanted this theme song changed. It's like the really only fourth wall breaking thing. But in all honesty, if you think about Dalton, he probably actually has music playing over the loudspeakers all the time. Like every time he walks into a room, there's a, like, the loudspeakers kick in and they play his theme. The Arrow Dalton Imperial. We have liftoff, Houston. That's the other thing. Houston. There's no Houston in 12,000 BC. Now that one's really fourth wall breaking. There's no way around that one. You can't get around that. And then he blows his dudes away. Whee! Look! It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a douchebag in our stolen spaceship. And a fly? It's flying. It's not Ender. It's the Arrow Dalton Imperial. You are excess baggage. Make like the wind and blow out of here. Yeah, make like a tree and get the hell out of here. You are like insects to me. He is Vigo! You are like the buzzing of flies to him. There. Cheerio! Whee! That frog's got some balls. You! Who are you calling a you? Ow. That totally hurt. Oh, we only have the double. Oh, we only have a double. Huh. Drop kick. Light him. Sit right on his head. Go, Golem Boss. Dalton. Bye, Dalton. Loser. Hey, let's level up. My nose is stuffy. Is Ender okay? That groundling thief. Ender, okay? Ayla butt, 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 Ayla butt. I could just watch this all day. I don't know why it's not. Well, I think it's because it's funny that there are still people who find that really hot. But when I'm looking at her ass, all I'm thinking is how uniform the pixels are. You have a very uniform pixely ass. More importantly, did he change the controls? Ayla butt, Ayla butt, Ayla butt. What's this level for? Push and find out. I'm gonna fire my laser! It's so suggestive. Way to go, Glenn, you murdered everybody. Well, then try the X button. Yep. Way to go. Killed everybody. All those innocent people died by your hand. Aren't you the great hero? Lily, are you trying to sit down right there? Is my arm in your way? Is my arm in your way? Yay! Justice! Dalton got what he deserved. Oh, that ship can fly? Sorry, can't mimic his voice right now. Too busy giggling. Whew, now I get it. Fantastic! We're actually in this debt. Ender in good shape. Ender become bird! It needed a remodel anyway. It was so retro-futuristic. Oh my god, you have no idea. That's not hot unless you're 8 years old. Or unless it was hot when you were 8 and for some reason the lizard side of your brain still somehow thinks it's hot. Dead or alive, let's go find Chrono. Are you okay? Aww. Sorry guys, Lily wants my love, so I'm giving her my love. Lily wants my love. Give me scratches. She doesn't want my love, she just has a lot of little dots on her neck from fleas, and so she wants me to scratch at them and make her feel better. Again, we'll give you a bath as soon as it's weekend time, Lily, I promise. Alright, that's good. Nope, calm yourself. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. There you go. Look! It's the tree branch! This mysterious sapling. Maybe someday it will help change our environment. I saw a suspicious-looking person up north on the Cape. Gee, seeing you has really made my day. Man, that guy. Gotta seize the day. Cat! A moonstone left in the sunless spot in the millennia become... Yes. A stranger trying to locate someone passed by after you left. No one had ever seen the person who came looking for you. Could it be a friend of yours? Gee, see... Wait, what'd she say? Glad to see you've recovered. I thought she said, gee, see you recovered. I'm like, wait. We're slowly recovering. We've got to start from scratch. Well, you have enough fleas. You'll start from scratch. Bye. Bye. Yeah, nothing has better than when I have mid-ether. Ooh, mid-ethers. Mid-ethers are really good and hard to find. We don't have enough money for a lot of them, but we'll take the 24 we can. Doo-doo. Come again. Yes, please come again. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so we have to go up north. Have you noticed that if you come back here with mages in your party, the cat follows mages? Yeah, it's a thing about him. Now here's a fun thing: if you do not bring Glenn or Frog, whatever you want to call him, if you do not bring Glenn with you, this scene plays out a very specific way. If you bring Glenn with you, you have a choice to make, and that choice will actually change the end of the game. But you guys wanted the penultimate ending, so I'm going to make all the good choices. So, it's you. Magus. Behold, everything's at the bottom of the sea. Gone is the magical kingdom of Zeal, and all the dreams and ambitions of its people. I once lived there, but I was another person then. Lily, what are you trying to do? A dimensional warp. This power is beyond human control. No, we'll be dragged into the warp. Skala! Now this is the original timeline. In case you guys are confused, this is what originally happened 12,000 years ago, the first time around, before anything was changed. No, Janus, stay away! But... It's a... Whee! A time gate! Woo! No! Waka waka. Scala! Janus! Melchior. Others are... and Gaspar. This is... Hey! Nothing here. This must be the end of time! Ozzy. So, thou art that filthy urchin. Ever since Lavos' time portal stranded me in the Middle Ages, I have waited to even the score. You interrupted me just when I had summoned Lavos to my castle. How ironic that having been drawn into yet another portal, I would end up in this age. Being from the future, my knowledge of the past enabled me to convince the Queen that I was a mighty oracle. But no history book could have prepared me for what happened here. Unimaginable is the power of Lavos. Anyone who dares to oppose it means certain doom. At this rate, you too will meet a hideous fate, just like that poor fool, Chrono. You dare to insult him? He's history. Play with fire and you get burned. Magus, hold thy tongue. Wish to fight me? Now here's your choice. If you don't bring Glenn, you have to fight him. But if you bring Glenn, you get the choice to fight him. And we'll say no. This is one of the few times when the choice actually matters in this game. All the other times I've said no, and they're like, please, Chrono, for like 4 hours, and you're like, fine, yes. And like, yay, I knew you'd say yes. Vanquishing thee will neither return Chrono nor Cyrus. Wait. I'll come with you. Treachery! You know, there just might be a way to bring him back. Nonsense. Gaspar, the Guru of Time, knows how to restore lost or misplaced time streams. Yay! And it's not Magus. It's Janus. Master of all time! So, and of course we always put Janus in front because, dude, duh. But we'll go ahead and move our ladies around a little bit. Janus needs to level up anyway. Yeah. Now what's really cool is when you run, he floats. Floaty, 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 floaty. Alright. Dark Scythe. Doom Sickle. Attack up when ally falls. Doom Helm. Gloom Helm. Gloom Cape. It's so gloomy in here. I don't know what the amulet does. Amulet. Protection status. Yeah, protects us. So, like, everything in here protects his status. Like, he has a protection. So, actually, we don't need the amulet. We can do a power glove because it's so rad. I love the power glove. But yes, as was stated earlier, if you bring Janus, Magus, back here, and you run up to the cat. Cat loves Magus. Now we can fly! What's that? We're getting some interference from an enormous gate. It can't be Lavos. That's... Hi. Might now be able to do the Delta attack if you still have the Black Rock. Oh, true. Ooh. I think they're calling us. It feels like we're gonna get sucked in there. The Undersea Palace. This is impossible. Nothing is impossible when you have dreams. So, we have the Ender now, who can fly. We can also go see the Black Palace, but we're not going to. What we're going to now this is where the game opens up, and by opens up I mean this is the point in the game where you can do all the side quests and stuff that you need to be able to do. You can do basically everything. You do have to save Chrono. I mean, you don't have to save Chrono. It's not a requirement to save Chrono. But as a matter of fact, you can probably finish the game without saving Chrono, which I find interesting. But we, unfortunately, as I said, we have to end a little bit early today. And the reason why is because I have a donation today. And I have to get up and get ready and go. So I only have a half hour to do that now. So, because I have to leave at 1:30. So I want to go ahead and let you guys know, and I apologize for my overlay being broken. I will repair it as soon as I have a chance. That will probably be this evening when I get home. Well, my clock's working. That's a start. Okay, the clock's working, but none of the other data's working. That's actually kind of a good sign. I don't know of what, but it's a good sign. So anyway, I have to write some more code. I have to rewrite some code for that, because I did it to get my bot in Discord working, and my bot in Discord works fine now. Hooray for bot in Discord. But now my chat and everything doesn't work because all the stuff got updated a while back. As soon as I finished my original overlay, a bunch of the stuff got updated, and the guy who wrote it changed a bunch of things. So as you can see, most of it's now broken. I will fix it at a later date. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, always the coolest chat. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, everybody. So I want to go ahead and let you guys know, for those of you who are here before you go running off, as Canis and Broodclaw were kind of to throw out there. If you like what you've seen today, please feel free to follow if you haven't followed already. If you have followed already and you would like to see more of what I do, please feel free to follow over on YouTube at youtube.com/4kbshort, where you can find over 1,000 Let's Play videos for your viewing pleasure. You can also follow on Twitter and or Facebook for news and updates. Along with that, we also have a Discord server. If you'd like to join our Discord server, hang out in there. We talk about all sorts of weird things, not game related. Mostly we post image links and get lost in each other's eyes. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. On top of that, if you'd like to help out the stream, we have a couple options for helping out our stream. We do, of course, have our PayPal, where you can drop a donation. One-time donation of any amount you think we deserve here on the short bus for entertaining you the way that we do. However, if you'd like to help us out over a longer period of time, we also have a Patreon at patreon.com/4kbshort, where for as little as $1 per month, you can help keep us live. I am a semi-professional streamer. I am a part-time streamer, but I still stream as much as I can with my job. And streaming, of course, does take time, effort, money, and energy. And that, of course, is sweetened by the sweet, sweet taste of dollars in my pocket. And we do appreciate any and all assistance with that. And again, I am repositioning. Slowly, I'm trying to reposition my stream so that patrons get more bonuses. I'm not trying to screw people out who don't pay money. But I want my patrons, those people who are kind enough and have been kind enough to give me their hard-earned dollars simply for watching what could essentially be free, something of a bonus other than just pretty text and nothing else. So we're going to go ahead and see how that works. But for now, ladies and gents and ladies and people, we're going to go ahead and go. I want you guys to enjoy yourselves, have yourselves a wonderful day. Tomorrow's stream, of course, Tales from the Dark, we'll be reading. I think I've chosen the Doom books. If you guys are curious, if Doom, actual Doom, like the game, id Software's Doom. There were some books written based on the original 3D shooter, first-person shooter game. So if you guys, Lily, what are you doing? So if you guys are curious to know what those books are like, we're going to start reading them tomorrow. After we're done reading, whenever that is, I don't know what we're going to play. Maybe some Binding of Isaac. Maybe I'll do some more coding. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But we'll play something for you guys, and we'll do that. Lily has literally just climbed in my lap and stuck her nose in my armpit. What do you want? Hi. Are you just really wanting the love? Or do you think if you love me, I will give you more food? Oh, I see. You licked me out. I guess she loves me. Anyway, let's see. Who do we have streaming right now who I can show some love to? I don't think I'm not doing a raid because I do have to leave. She's hit me in the face with her tail. But let me show some love out there in the world. Oh, absolutely. Two people. First off, Jeff Major, who's totally awesome, playing Streets of Rogue. No idea what it is, but Jeff plays roguelikes, and he's really good, and it's really funny, and I love that man. I would marry him. He's the one who got me into doing Let's Plays. Watching his Let's Plays let me think I wanted to do them, and here I am. So thank you, Jeff. And then, of course, because the man always hosts us and he loves us, Fleet Admiral J, currently playing Kerbal Space program if you guys want to check him out playing that. As for me, I'm probably going to give a host to Jeff because I love Jeff that much because Jeff is awesome. He doesn't need the host, but I love him too much not to host him. But Lily, your tail is all over my grill. Anyway, I'm going to run my outro, then I'm going to go. Today's music is brought to you by New Retro Wave. You can find all the music available for free to listen to over on YouTube and Spotify. And if you like any of the songs you heard today, please note the title of the song and the name of the artist can be found scrolling across the lower left-hand corner of your screen. Hi, Lily. You okay? She's just like so happy to be held by me right now. It's just creepy. Anyway, I'm going to kill the music. I'm going to go and run my outro. You guys have yourselves a good day, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow for Tales from the Dark.